Welcome, everybody, to beautiful downtown Evart for this District 70 District Finals Championship game. I am Grayson Guernsey, and also with me here is
Thomas Maloney.
So this is a very highly touted Highland Conference matchup between yours truly, the McBain Ramblers, and the Wildcats of Evart. Past 2 years or 3 years, I'd say this has been the rivalry in Highland Conference play for the girls. And McBain has gone undefeated this year, beat Evart twice. But here's the catch. Last year in districts, McBain lost to Evart. So McBain's trying to look to get their get back championship, state championship on their minds, get past districts, get into regionals. So, and this is one of their last humps they have to get over to achieve that.
Yes, certainly. I mean, Evart, this is a great team. Only, I believe, 17-3, so only 3 losses, 2 of those to McBain. I believe the other one to Roscommon. Don't quote me on that. But all those losses are against great other teams in the Highland Conference. And
yes.
The Highland Conference for girls this year was really, really good. But yes, Grayson, this is going to be a great game here today. Star players in this one, let's start with Evart. Obviously, Kyra Gray, the senior, and Madison Teat, also a senior, I believe. Those two are going to be looking out for. And for McBain, Peyton Grant, the star point guard, mid-Michigan commit. And the Hoydinga twins, Grayson, as those two have been firing away.
Yes, they've been good sparks off the bench for McBain this season. And then also another person to look out for. Oh, my goodness. My pencil. We also got Jane Cucci right there. Let's comment on the depth. I'm sure it's been commented so many times. They got Jane on the bench. They also got, who else I got to clear this. The Hoydinga twins, as mentioned. Ayla Perdine, she's a very good role player. So
McBain just has a lot of depth.
Yes, they have more than, I think.
They have a lot of young players, though, too,
yes,
that are energetic and ready to get in your face. So we'll see how Evart deals with that. But like I said, Evart, they have 2 super good players, as well as Nia Bell, who's also really good, as well as I believe it's Kyra Gray's sister. That is
Quincy Gray.
Yeah. So we're going to kick things off, though, here in just a moment after the national anthem. Grayson, you and I will step aside until then.
McBain fans, if you're caught up on our social media pages such as Instagram and Facebook, please follow and like. Wyatt Zeiderveen, the wrestler, one of the 2 of the McBain program to go to the state finals for individuals, is still clawing his way to that elusive state championship. Stay tuned on that. Look for updates on our Instagram, Facebook, and whatever other social media we have. If he has he's at the point where if he has one more loss, he's out and his season's over. So we're hoping that he makes it all the way.
But now we are going to get the national anthem and kick things off here in just a moment, Grayson.
Michigan High School Athletic Association welcomes you to Evart High School for today's district championship game in the 2026 Division III Girls Basketball Tournament, presented by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. It's a game changer. It's game time for both teams to give us their best effort on the court, and for everyone, players, coaches, and fans, to give us their best sportsmanship. Remember, nothing beats good sportsmanship. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. And now let's meet the starting lineups for today's game between the Ramblers of McBain High School and the Wildcats of Evart High School. First for the Ramblers, junior number 1, Adeline Ridgway. Senior number 5, Peyton Grant. Junior number 10, Adria Roosevelt. Senior number 12, Michaela Blood. And junior number 21, Michaela Van Polen. The Ramblers are coached by Mr. Tim O'Malley. And now for the Wildcats. A senior number 1, Kira Elder. A senior number 2, Kyra Gray. A sophomore number 5, Quincy Gray. A senior number 22, Naya Bell. And a senior number 44, Madison Teague. The Wildcats are coached by Mr. Sean Gray. The officials for today's game, Penny McDonald, Matt Corliss, and Will Eubank.
Jumping for the Ramblers is going to be Van Polen. And the other person jumping for the Bobcats is going to be Bell.
Wildcats.
I said Wildcats.
You said Bobcats.
Oh,
Sorry.
my goodness. Van Polen wins the jump, gives him the blood. Grant has it in the center of the court. Puts it at the top of the key, gives it over to the left to Ridgway. Ridgway at the top, surveying. Gives it to Grant in the corner. Gives it up top to Van Polen, to Ridgway in the other corner.
McBain being very patient offensively, looking for an open basket.
Gives it to Roosevelt at the elbow, to Van Polen at the right side. Gets to the midsection, gives it back up top to Grant. Grant drives into her right, kicks it out to Roosevelt. Roosevelt kicks it back to Grant on her right. At top, Grant gives it to Blood on the left. Her Ridgway drives in, kicks it underneath to the paint for Roosevelt. Roosevelt misses it. She goes up again, gets her own rebound 3 times. It's stolen by number 5, Quincy Gray, and then Gray's taking it down the right side of the court and takes it to the top of the key. Gets a screen, passes over to the left. Tied it with it, gives it down low, blocked. Grant with it, dribbling it down the court. Gives it to Ridgway on the left. Grant at the top. Out to the mid zone. Down to Blood in the post. Kicks it out to Roosevelt in the post. She spins, she goes up with a tough shot, and that's good for 2.
Nice job there by Adria, getting a little spin move and then getting a nice shot.
Gray with it. In the top high right side.
You see here, Grayson, if Evart can respond to McBain's bucket.
Bell drives in, goes out, drives in again, goes up with a shot, and there's going to be a blocking call on Van Polen. And Bell is going to be shooting too. Gives it to Grant. She makes her 2 shots. Makes one of her shots, my bad. Gets a screen, rolls out to her right. Gets dead, tries passing it to Van Polen. Stolen by Gray. Gives it to Quincy Gray. Quincy, far left. Kicks it out to Madison. She drives in, kicks it out to the far right. Quincy drives in, wide open lane, goes up with a shot, and that's good for 2.
Nice take there by Gray, getting that bucket, splitting the defense.
Grant takes it down the center of the court, gets a high screen, rolls to her right, jump shot. No good, rebounded by Blood. No good, rebounded by... And that's going to be out of bounds on McBain.
Sub for McBain. Van Polen coming out. And it looks like Ashland coming in.
Gray taking her time down the court. Cutting, hustling in at the top of the key. Kicks out to the corner. To Bell. Bell at the top. Bell drives in. Kicks it out to the corner to Gray. Gray kicks it out again to Teed it. And she drains a 3. Score right now 6. Wildcats 6, McBain 2, 4:50 left. Grant gets a screen, rolls off of it. Kicks it to Hoyninga. To Ridgway. Ridgway drives in, kicks it to Hoyninga. Hoyninga goes forward.
Gonna get a foul. That one's gonna be on number 44, Madison Teet. So now Ashland will shoot 2 at the line for McBain. Pretty electric game so far, Grayson. There's been a little atmosphere here.
Yes, there has been a lot of atmosphere, and I think it all is going to depend on who feeds off the most of it. And the Wildcats seem to be having it the most. Michaela Blood getting subbed out for
Annika
Hoyninga. It's going to be out of bounds on the Ramblers, so it's going to be Evert's ball.
McBain going to go into that press.
Teed passing it in, gives it to Gray. McBain has not been being very successful with the press. Kyra shoots it from downtown. No good, rebounded by McBain. Grabbed, stolen. They get it. Fast break, Roosevelt down the court, goes up for 2. No good. Annika Hoyninga gets it, bounces, no good. Ridgway gets it, goes up. She's going to get fouled, and she will shoot 2.
Unfortunate, McBain missed 2, but great job. They crashed the boards, and they get a foul out of it, so now they're going to shoot 2 regardless.
Haven't been doing a very good job at finishing so far, the Ramblers. It's been going in, out, around. This game's going to come down to every single point. First shot is no good. Substitution for the Wildcats. Lily. Second shot is good. Gray. Trying to find opening. Gives it to Quincy Gray. Gray. At the left. And there's going to be a travel. And it will be McBain's ball. 4:05 left in the first quarter.
Good pressure from Peyton Grant, forcing the travel. I think there's some nerves going on in this game, Grayson.
Grant dribbles to her left side, gets a high screen, rolls off and throws it down to Roosevelt in the paint. She gets blocked, and she's going to be shooting two.
Another foul on Evart. McBain going to the line quite a bit here early in this one.
They have been doing that very effectively, and there's, I think, this is the third foul, 2 more, and there's automatic free throws for this quarter. But they need to capitalize on every single one of these free throws. And they've been missing one and then making one. So if they can make 2 in a row right here and get it to a 1-point game, that would be great.
A tied up, actually.
Yes.
Foul is on Nia Bell, by the way. That's her second. So that's 2 early fouls for her, and she's a starter for this Evart team, so just watch out for that.
Ridgeway getting subbed out for Cucci. Second shot, no good. Out of bounds on McBain. Teat will be passing it in for the Wildcats. Roosevelt being subbed out. I think it's for Van Polen. Deep shot for the Wildcats. Stolen, knocked away by Van Polen. Jane Cucci gets it. Trying to straight the field, doesn't look behind her. Gets it stolen. Kyra Gray to the right side of the court. Drives in at the key, does a little jump shot. No good, gets her own rebound. Goes up with it, and she will be fouled.
Nice shot by Cryer, fouling her shot, getting her own rebound. Draws the foul now and has a chance to put her team up 3. Foul is on Peyton Grant, too. That was her first foul in this one. First shot is good.
Substitution for Evart. Number 22. Nia Bell gets subbed out for number 5. I think that's number 5. Quincy Gray. Second shot is good. 8-5 with 3:39 left to go. Grant to the left gets a high screen. Good hedge by the Wildcats. Grant kind of throws it away, and Quincy Gray steals it. Drives to her, dribbles to her left, to her right. Kyra Gray gets it, kicks underneath to
That's Heinisch.
Heinisch. Rebounded by Tidet.
Good hustle by Teat, forcing the jump ball. Evart will retain it. Could be Elder throwing it in for him.
Pass into Teat, down low. Peyton Grant gets her second foul of the game both are in the first quarter. This atmosphere might be very hard for the Ramblers to play in, as Evart likes to get wild and rowdy. Gray at the top, kicks it out to the corner. Teat drives in, help side's late. Kicks it up to the top, kicks it out to the left. Kyra fumbles it. Kyra gets over top, drives in, goes up with a shot. No good, rebounded by Van Polen. Grant gets it, gets pressured. Kicks it out to the right to Van Polen, to the corner for Jane. And then back up to the top to Grant. Grant sets up an offense, almost loses the ball. Grant kicks it underneath the Hoiniga, up to Van Polen, back to Grant at the top. Gives it to Cucci in the corner, in the left. Cucci drives in, kicks out to Hoiniga at the top to Grant. Grant drives in, gets open, kicks out to Van Polen.
McBain working the ball right now.
To Cucci. Cucci drives in, tries kicking it out, but loses the ball. Gray with the steal, gives it to Quincy Gray. There's going to be a travel on the Wildcats.
Will be McBain ball now after that.
Substitution, Jane Cucci coming out for Ridgeway.
Coach O'Malley keeping bodies fresh, constantly putting subs in. It's a good thing, especially with McBain. It's high-octane defense, Grayson.
Grant gives it to the left, gives it to the top to Keita Hoiniga. Hoiniga to Ridgeway. Ridgeway drives in, kicks it out to Grant. Grant gets back to the top, finds an opening, kicks it back out to Ridgeway. Grant at the top, surveying the offense, trying to get it running. Drives in. It's going to be out of bounds on Evart. Wyatt, just so you Rambler fans know, Wyatt Zarvey has made it to the semifinals, so he will continue tomorrow. Van Polen wide open for three. No good. Hoiniga with the rebound. Goes up strong. No good. Van Polen gets a rebound, but there's going to be no call. Gray. Up top. Kicks it out to the corner. Quincy kicks it out to Teat. Teat. No good. Gray gets the rebound. Quincy to Teat. To Gray in the corner. Gray for three. No good. Rebounded by Hoiniga. Grant gives it to Ridgeway down low. Ridgeway goes up strong. No good. It's going to be clean. It's a fight on the ground to get it. It's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to be Ramblers ball. Van Polen and Annika Hoiniga being subbed out for Roosevelt and Blood. Hoiniga gives it to Blood in the corner. Blood shoots. Oh. In and out.
And there's going to be a foul on McBain. No, on Evart. Foul on number 24. That's Heinisch. It's her first. Everett's fourth of the quarter. It was during the rebound.
Hoiniga gives it to Blood. Blood out to Ridgeway. Ridgeway drives in, doesn't move. Jump shot. No good. It's going to be Evert's ball. McBain trying to set up that press.
Some of these shots for McBain have just been in and out. And they're going to get a timeout. Whew, narrowly avoiding the 5-second call. We will get a quick commercial break right here.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Elder.
All right, we're back. First quarter, a minute to go.
Teat passing it in. Gives it to Gray. Back to Teat. Teat taking it down the court. Guarded by Roosevelt. Teat dribbles to her right. Gets a high screen. Good defense by the Ramblers. Teat goes out to her left. Tries giving it to Bell. Bell gives it to Gray in the left. Gray kicks it out to the corner. Bell loses her dribble. Gray down low to Quincy. Ball goes, dribbles, and there's going to be a foul.
And McBain will be shooting now, too, as that's a fifth foul. Now it's on Heinisch once again, her second.
this is what we were talking about this a little bit ago. McBain had a lot of opportunities to make these free throw shots. Every single one of these counts in this game. If Everett's going to be playing aggressive defense like that, not let him get an inch to breathe, they're going to need to make every single one of these shots.
First shot is good by Michaela.
Heinisch getting subbed out for Quincy Gray. And Grant out for Cucci. Blood. Second shot. No good. Lane violation. .25 seconds left in the first quarter. They get into Bell. Bell pushes it down the left. Up at the top. Hands it off to Gray. Gray goes off that. Tries kicking it down to Teat. My goodness. Teat gets locked up. Bell at the top. Gives it to Gray. Gray shoots her shot. Good for three.
And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Evart 11, McBain 6. We'll see you in the second.
We are back. Cucci passes it to Grant. Grant at the top, gives it out to Cucci on the right. Down to Roosevelt in the paint. Roosevelt goes up strong. No good. Going to be a foul. And it will be Wildcats ball. McBain struggling on this hoop so far.
Yeah, just a shot will not fall right now. A lot of in and out buckets. It's been just unfortunate.
Annika Hoiniga going in for Ashlyn Hoiniga. Teat passing it in. Gives it to Quincy Gray. Back to Teat. To Bell. Bell fires a three. Oh, good. Rebounded by Grant. Grant quick to Blood. Blood fumbles it a little bit. On the line, basically. Kicks it out to Annika Hoiniga. Hoiniga goes up. No good.
Evart ball.
Gray. Evart gets the ball. Dribbles to her right. Tries to get into the paint. Good defense by Jane. And there's going to be a travel on Evart.
Back and forth ball right here, Grayson. See if McBain can get a bucket here, Grayson. Get some momentum.
Grant at the top. Kicks out to Jane on the right. Jane fires a three. No good. McBain does not get the rebound. Bell does. Teat gives it to Kyra Gray. She's on the left. Down low is Kira Elder. Elder's able to get 2 points for the Wildcats. Grant at the top gives it to Cucci. Cucci to Roosevelt. Roosevelt to Grant. Grant drives in, goes over top, does a dump shot, no good, gets her own rebound, goes up with a shot again, and it's good for 2.
McBain finally gets some points. They need a little spark offensively.
Elder gives it to Bell. Bell drives in, dribbles back out, gets to the top, gives it to Quincy Gray. Quincy Looks for the backdoor pass to Kyra, stolen by Hoiniga. Hoiniga one-on-one with Quincy. Goes up, no good. Cannot finish the shot. Teat with the down the court, gives it to Kyra Gray. Goes up with a shot. That's good for 2.
McBain not getting back defensively, leading to Evart easy buckets.
Gray, I know. Grant drives in, wide open lane, goes up with a shot, off the glass, and that'll be 2. Kyra gets it in, gives it to Teat.
These teams are going to get tired pretty quick here, Grayson, with this press.
Bell drives in, kicks, walks back out, takes it to the top, drives in again, looks for the pass, gives it to Quincy Gray. Quincy Gray drives in, kicks it out to Elder. Elder to Kyra Gray. Kyra Gray tries to step back, gives it to Teat. Kyra Gray with the back door, no good. Gets her own rebound, goes up, no good. One struggle I'm seeing from the Ramblers so far is they're not doing a very good job rebounding or boxing out.
No, Evert's gotten a lot of second chance opportunities off of rebounds. And that's what's led to this lead, I believe, Grayson. Couple subs for McBain, Fredine, and Van Polen coming in. And I believe Evart also has put in Lil Heinisch. Second free throw is also good.
7-point lead for the Wildcats. Grant gets a high screen. Kicks it out to Jane. Jane. Cucci gives it to Van Polen. Van Polen to Fredine. Fredine dribbles on top. Gives it to Roosevelt. Roosevelt in the right. Gives it to Grant. Grant takes it up top. Step back 3. No good. Teat gets the rebound. Gives it to Gray. Gray to Bell. Bell loses the dribble. That's going to be McBain ball.
Sub coming in, and Adeline Ridgway coming in for Jane. Now McBain Grayson has struggled against this Evart defense. We'll see some adjustments here for McBain, see if they can get some buckets.
Down low to Van Polen. Van Polen goes up, and that's good for 2. Van Polen with a great turnaround shot.
Good
Gray.
back door.
Gray taking it down the court on the right side. Kicks it out to Teat. Teat has a wide open lane. Nobody guarding her. Gives it to Elder up at the top. Elder drives in. Kicks it out to Bell. Bell on the right, on the left side. Bell dribbles to her right. Gives it to Heinisch. Heinisch on the right side. Finds an open lane, goes up, jumps her shot, no good.
And a charge foul.
There's going to be a charge, Van Polen. Heinisch with her 3rd foul.
And she will get subbed out, and Quincy Gray will be coming back in. That could be a little momentum swing here, Grayson, in this game.
Yes, it can. They need to get as much momentum going into halftime as they can. Grant dribbling it down the court. At the top, gives it to the left to Fredine. Fredine drives in, jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Hoiniga. Hoiniga kicks it out to Fredine. Fredine, Van Polen. Van Polen kicks it to the right. There's going to be a travel call on Van Polen. Quincy Gray gives it to Teat. Teat almost stolen by Van Polen.
Little collision there on that one. Van Polen and Gray went right into each other, so Van Polen would be subbed out. Gray seems to be all right.
Hoiniga gets subbed in. Gray with the ball. Gets a screen. Kicks it out to Teat for 3. No good. It's going to be out of bounds on the Wildcats. Grant dribbles, goes to her left, takes a wide open lane, goes up for the shot, no good. On a Hoytiga, and that's going to be out of bounds. Almost had a great, could have been play of the game right there. Gray, Quincy takes it down the court, up at the top.
Evart struggled a little bit here, Grayson. McBain's defense getting in their head here.
Kicks it to their right.
Haven't got a bucket to go in a little while.
Bell dribbles to her right. Back door for Quincy Gray. She gets the two. Grant at the top. Gives it to Hoytiga. Hoytiga kicks it out for Dean for three. No good. Gray gets it to her right. Kicks it to Quincy Gray on their left. Quincy drives into the middle, wide open. That's good for two.
No help side for McBain. Equals a wide open layup.
Grant kicks it out to Verdeen to the left. Tries kicking it down low, gives it to Hoytiga, is able to retrieve it. Hoytiga for three. It's going to be out of bounds on Hoytiga.
Couple subs for McBain. Hoytiga and Cucci subbing in for Verdeen and Ridgeway. Looking at some body language for Evart, though. They are starting to look tired, Grayson.
Now, McBain's coach, O'Malley, he was a cross-country and track coach, so he's all about stamina. Teat at the top, 1:44 left. Gets a screen. Gray downtown, no good. Rebounded by Bell. Bell kicks it to Quincy Gray. Quincy Gray for three. No good. Rebounded by Gucci. Gucci kicks it to Grant on their right. Down low for Roosevelt. Roosevelt kicks it back out to Grant. To Cucci. Cucci for three. No good. Rebounded by. There was a fight between Hoytiga and Gray.
You're going to get a foul on Kyra Gray here. A little push. That's Gray's first foul of the night.
Roosevelt down to Hoytiga. Hoytiga goes up with a shot. No good. Gives it to Gray. Gray throws a deep pass to Bell. Bell on her right. Two, tried to give it to Tight. It's going to be out of bounds on Roosevelt.
And a timeout by the Wildcats. 1 minute-ish to go in the first half, and we'll see you after this quick break.
High Flow Performance is a locally owned automotive shop located 1 mile north of McBain on M66, specializing in manufacturing Corvette and muscle car exhaust systems, metal fabrication, automotive repair, and tire installation. They work on a lot of custom high-end car builds as well as daily drivers, replacing factory mufflers, flex pipes, and brakes. Other capabilities are plasma cutting services, press brake bending, tube bending, and hydraulic press work. Stop in for a free quote or diagnostic code reading. You can visit them at 9200 South Morey Road in McBain. Contact them at 231-825-0155 or visit their website at highflowperformance.com.
And we are back. 57 seconds left in this first half. It is going to be Evert's ball.
We'll see if their Evart coach has drawn up anything here.
Elder passing it in, gives it to Quincy Gray, gives it to Teat. Teat down low to Quincy. Quincy goes up, no good. Out of bounds on Evart. That's going to be McBain ball.
So here is Jane now as Grant was subbed out.
Cucci at the top, kicks it to her left. Wide open three, Ridgway. Bangs it out, puts the pumpkin in the patch with that one. Gray with the ball, trying to pass it in quickly. Gives it to Bell. Bell taking it down the court. And Evart responds with a bucket of their own. Cucci taking it, gives it to the right. To Hoiniga. Hoiniga down low to Roosevelt. Roosevelt goes up for two, and that's back-to-back punches are being thrown, hypothetically. Gray.
And a foul. So Gray is going to shoot 2 at the line. 7 seconds to go in the first half. Grant sub backed in. Second shot is good. Peyton gets the ball.
Grant gets the ball to her right. Grant gets it stolen by Gray. Gray fires her shot. No good. And that will be it for the first half. Your score, Evart 24, McBain 17. Tom, you have any comments to add?
Just that, McBain, some adjustments got to be made, obviously. Just offensively, I think they've just been struggling to shoot the ball and get it in the bucket. Come second half, if that can change, I think this could be McBain could go on a little run here. For Evart, I think their defense they've going to be getting a little bit more lazy on defense, in my opinion. But their offense has been doing good. They just got to keep that up. But yeah, that's all, Grayson, really.
And we'll see you after this halftime break.
The Foundation Scholarship helped me achieve my educational dream by allowing me to attend a private college that I really didn't think that I could afford.
By allowing me to focus more on my academics and less about worrying constantly about the financial stressors, it allowed me to form relationships on my community campus, which helped me strive to be a better person, a better student, and a better future teacher.
So I remember taking a picture back in my first semester of college, and it was over $400 for 2 textbooks. And so every bit of money helps, and these scholarships helped me achieve my educational dream by coming back to McBain and helping our next generation of students succeed.
I could go and pursue the majors in education that I wanted to.
Welcome to Twisted Cow, a culinary journey you won't forget. Now serving food all year round. From our signature roll and wrap to our daily special, every bite celebrates flavor and tradition. Whether you're dining in with friends or grabbing a quick bite, there's something for everyone. Look us up on any browser at Twisted Cow to see our hours, location, and number to call in and order. Or dine with us at 123.
L&J Meat Market. Our meat speaks for itself.
First quarter, they were up 11-6. with a small 5-point lead with a three-pointer at the buzzer, and then the second quarter they just kept on piling it on, up to 24-17. They had as much as a 9-point lead in the game, but now it's down to a small 7 points there. So Wildcats getting what they want out of the game so far. Kendrick, what do we got for our first half Northern Truck Service deep dive into the statistics?
All right, the scoring goes down like this, fairly spread out, but just not as much as usual for McBain. Addie Ridgway has 4, a big 3 there towards the end of the half. Peyton Grant has 4. Adria Roosevelt has 5. Michaela Blood with 1 on a free throw. Michaela Van Polen with 2. And Ashlyn Hoytinga with 1 on a free throw. Ashlyn Hoytinga also has 2 steals and 4 rebounds. Peyton Grant has a couple of rebounds. And Michaela Blood has a couple of rebounds. Other than that, it's a lot of onesies, twosies. Ashlyn Hoytinga has 2 fouls. Her sister Annika has 1. Peyton Grant has 2 fouls. Adria Roosevelt has a foul. Michaela Van Polen with a foul. So really no foul trouble. That being said, there's a couple with 2 that if they pick up a quick one in the third, Coach O'Malley is going to be put at a hard spot with both Peyton Grant and Ashlyn Hoytinga. I would say at this point in the year, probably his 2 best scoring and all-around threats throughout the entire game. So he's going to have to watch that closely, make sure they both don't get in foul trouble. Going through the Evart Wildcats, Kira Elder has 2. Kyra Gray with 10, 5 in each quarter. Quincy Gray with 6. Nia Bell with 3. And Madison Teat with a big 3 at the beginning of the game. That really was what kind of grew the lead initially, separated it from a 1-point game into a 4-point game, and then Evart really never looked back after that.
Yeah, so the McBain Ramblers, they got their work cut out for them right here. They've been behind twice at halftime all season long. Ironically, one of them was right here to this exact same team. The last 2 times these 2 teams met. McBain just seemed to be a little tentative, couldn't seem to find their rhythm, and then they came out in the second half a lot more aggressive. And when they did that and they amped up the aggressive, the energy went up, and then they were able to get out and run. You have to give credit to the Evart defense. They are not letting McBain transition.
Yeah, I say this is more of Evart playing out of their minds, and just playing as good as they can. They're a very capable team. I credit this more to Evart playing well than McBain playing poorly. McBain short-armed a lot of points, but they wouldn't have short-armed those points if they had a wide-open look to the bucket. They have not had an uncontested layup all game. They really haven't had an uncontested 3 that they've taken all game. They haven't gotten out in transition once. They have not had a transition layup. And Evart is just flying around on defense. They're not letting them have anything. Again, they're closing out to the 3-point shooter. As soon as they dribble drive into the middle, there's 4 Wildcats that all converge onto them. And by the time they make a pass out somewhere, 3 of those Wildcats go to where the pass went and close out to it. And somehow they're just everywhere the ball goes, they're there. Offensively, for Evart, they're not really doing probably up to their standard yet. 24 points against a defense like McBain's is still pretty good, and up by 7, you'll never dissuade from that. I think McBain. The points are there though, as we talked about in the game on Wednesday night too. This end is one of those ends of a gym that has the opening below the hoop. It's farther away from the wall. The end they'll be shooting on the second half does have a closer wall. It's a straight wall all the way across. And those little things can make a difference. We'll see if the shooting improves in this end. And then the flip side of that is, too, as we talked earlier, Evart is going to be running with about 6 girls the whole night. McBain has 10 that they're going to keep on rotating all the way through. In the last game, I think it was that depth that eventually wore down the Wildcats. I can see that happening again here tonight, but I do want to stress the urgency. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in a game. It's hard to beat a team twice on the road. And it's hard to come back in this style twice. It's one thing to beat the team once and come back again. They're going to have to replicate the exact comeback of last time, and this time Evart has more to fight for even yet in the playoffs than they did in the regular season game.
Well, that is our good halftime analysis there. I'm going to now play our new game. That is Coach Kendrick. I'm going to put a hat on Coach Kendrick, and he is going to take in the role of one of the varsity coaches and tell me what they're saying in the locker room since we're not allowed in there. But luckily, Coach Kendrick will know what's going to happen there. And this segment's brought to you by, it could be you because we have no one to sponsor it. So, without much further ado, what is Coach Sean Gray telling his team?
I'm telling them to do exactly what they did in the first half. It seems to be working. If you multiply the score times 2, they're going to win by about 14. So I'm going to tell them, keep on playing with the intensity they're playing with. Kind of say, hey, today's Friday. It's the district final. I know you're going to be tired at the end of the game, but if you can keep this intensity, you can rest up as much as you want this weekend because you're playing again next week. For McBain, you want the opposite side of that. You're saying, hey, we went 20-0 this year. We're 21-0 overall. Let's not fall here. We know where our aspirations are leading us. It's only a 7-point game. You guys have left a lot of shots at the block that have come up empty. That even if those are just contested, they will start falling. Eventually, the fouls will start getting called. I think something we've seen this whole playoffs for the boys and girls. The first halves have been called very lightly, or they've let a lot go. The second halves, we've seen a lot more whistles being blown. I think in that aspect, McBain could benefit because Everett's putting a lot of contact on them. If they can start getting the free throw line, and if they can start sinking some of the buckets and getting and one here and there, that's where they're going to build up some points again. And eventually, if they can start getting enough points down low, they're going to be able to get the open shot from the outside. So that's probably, if I'm Coach O'Malley, that's what I'm telling them. Keep playing your game. You guys have got here because of this. We've already done this once in this gym, as hard as that may be to do again. But the shots will drop at some point. You guys are the taller team. You guys are the bigger team. They're quicker probably and have some high-quality shooting. But we've got really good shooters too. And so that's just kind of the message. Go out there, lay it all on the line. Same thing for them. You've got all weekend to rest if you win tonight. So, don't let yourself have any energy when you're done with this game.
Well, some great advice on that right there. I was going to add one more thing is I was wondering if Coach O'Malley is telling the girls that they're not going to get bailed out at the basket. The physical contact, the rebounding, you got to go strong and you got to go after it. Don't bring it weak because Evart is playing very aggressive and they have been knocking the ball out. This has been the McBain Hardware Halftime Show. McBain Hardware for all your hardware needs, as my brother-in-law likes to say. If they don't have it, then you probably don't need it. You're listening to the home of McBain Sports Zone for the best, the 80s, 90s, 2K, and today, 107.9 CDY.
We are back. Evart with the ball. Bell gives it down to Teat. Teat kicks it out to Quincy Gray. Quincy Gray fires a three. No good. Bell gets the rebound. Rolls out to the right corner, gives it to Teat. Stolen by Roosevelt. Roosevelt tries to kick it in, but that's going to be out of bounds on her.
Almost had that one, but just quite slipped out of her hands.
Elder. Gives it into Quincy Gray. Gray gets a screen from Teat. McBain's since gone to switching. Quincy Gray. Kyra Gray gets the ball, fumbles it a little bit, is on the left side, gives it to Quincy. Quincy drives to her right. There's going to be a foul call.
Foul is on Ridgway. It's her first. It was getting a little physical between her and, I believe it was Elder.
Elder kicks out, gives it to Kyra Gray. Elder in the corner. Great. It's stolen by Peyton Grant. Peyton Grant trying to go coast for coast. Loses the ball. It's going to be out on Evart, so it's still going to be McBain's ball. Blood passing it in. Gives it to Van Polen. Van Polen kicks it to Ridgway. Ridgway down low to Roosevelt. Roosevelt goes up strong. No good. She's just not been able to knock down those little shots. Kyra Gray kicks it to Teat. Teat thinks about shooting it. No, does not. Gives it out to Bell to the right. Bell drives in. Kicks it out to Kyra Gray. Gray spins, goes up. And there's going to be a travel call, and that's going to be McBain's ball.
A moving screen.
Moving screen.
Or a push-off on Gray.
It was a foul.
Wow.
Let's just say it's a foul.
Push-off on Kyra Gray.
Her second.
Interesting call there. her second foul, too, so definitely watch out for that.
Grant takes it down the middle. Kicks it left to Blood. Blood down to Roosevelt. Roosevelt trying to work that paint. Kicks it out to Blood in the corner. Corner three for Blood. No good. Rebounded by Hoyninga. Fumbles it, and that's going to be out on McBain. It's going to be Everett's ball.
It's getting real physical down low.
Gray passes in, gives it to Teat. Teat taking it down the court. Kicks it out to Elder. Elder drives in, kicks it to Quincy Gray at the top. Drives in, kicks it out to Teat. Teat in the left side. Teat spins, loses the ball. Still able to get it down low to Elder. Elder is not able to finish. Gives it to Grant. To Hoyninga. Hoyninga drives in, tries to give it to Van Pullen. She gets her own shot, no good.
And out of bounds. Ever ball.
Annika Hoyninga in for Blood.
No points yet in this quarter for either team.
Gray dribbles to her right, kicks it out to Elder. No, gives it to Elder. Okay. Teat at the top, gives it to Quincy Gray. Gray drives in, kicks it out to the corner right, down low for Kyra. Kyra Gray goes up, no good, rebounded by Hoyninga. Gives it to Roosevelt. Roosevelt on the fast break.
And she is just clobbered going down. She'll get a foul. She's going to shoot two. Definitely want to hit these free throws.
Well, yes, these free throws. And that's going to be number 22's third.
And Nibel's third foul. Fouling out in the playoffs is definitely a key thing in swing of the game's momentum. Definitely mental game, sports.
Roosevelt's shots have not been able to land tonight.
That one was in and out, though. Again, I swear all of them have just been in and out. It's just really unlucky.
Roosevelt's second shot. No good. Bell gets the rebound. Bell shoots a three. No good. Rebounded by Hoyninga. Hoyninga taking it down the court. Gives it to Roosevelt. Roosevelt goes up with a shot. No good. Rebounded by Kyra Gray. Gives it to Quincy Gray. Quincy at the left. That's going to be a travel.
So McBain ball once again. No one's yet scored a bucket this quarter.
Grant to Hoyninga. Hoyninga gives it down to the other Hoyninga. Loses her dribble. Kicks it to Grant. Grant to Cucci. Cucci.
And a travel once again. So it will be Evart ball.
Teat passes it in. It's not stolen. Given to Elder. Elder gives it to Quincy Gray. Quincy Gray drives in. Spins.
Getting physical.
In the paint now at this point. Instead gives it to Bell. Bell on the right. Physical. There's going to be a call.
Foul on McBain.
Quincy Gray getting subbed out for Heinisch. Teat passes it in. Kyra shoots her three shot. That plants for three.
First points of the second half right there.
Peyton Grant finds a wide open lane. Goes up, no good, gets her own rebound.
And a bench warning on McBain. Will be Evart ball. And it looks like Ridgeway going to be coming in. Bell gets it. Shot no good. And a foul on Evart.
Foul is on Evart, and it's going to be McBain's ball. Peyton Grant, 3:44 left. Hoyninga drives in, little jump shot, that's good for two. Gray, McBain starting to add some pressure now. 27-19. Gray with the top of the key. Drives in, loses the ball, but there's going to be a foul on the Hoyninga.
That's Ashland's fourth foul of the night.
No, that's her second.
Oh, second. I saw there was a 4 on there, so that's my bad. Evart on the inbounds once again.
Kyra Gray goes up with the shot. No good. Rebounded by Hoyninga. Hoyninga taking it, loses her ball, gives it to Blood. Blood kicks out to Hoyninga. Hoyninga to Grant. Grant on the corner. Jump shot. That's good for two.
Good shot there. We'll pull up Jay off the glass.
Bell dribbling to the right side. Takes it to the top. That's going to be a travel. There's been a lot of travel calls, but McBain has not been able to capitalize on any of them yet so far.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a timeout on McBain, a full. And we'll see you after this quick break.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Kelly's, the place where casual dining meets fiesta mexicana. Los miércoles, Kelly's llega con un nuevo menú con estilo mexicano. Este día especial de la semana tienen en el menú burritos, tacos, nachos, quesadillas, queso y muchos platillos más.
We are back.
Will be McBain ball. Looks like, never mind. It looks like Evart was going to go in a press, but they decided not to.
Grant taking it down the middle. Gives it to her right to Hoyninga. Hoyninga kicks it to Grant. They switch it. Grant tries to find a lane, puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Teat. Teat kicks it out to Bell. Gray with the ball.
Another foul on McBain.
Everett's been doing a very good job breaking this press from McBain.
Foul is on Ashland. That's her third. McBain's fourth, though. Sub for Evart. Looks like Quincy Gray coming back in for Heinisch.
Elder gives it into Teat. Elder on the high left. Kicks
Wide
it
open.
to Teat for a wide open three. No good. Hoyninga with the 24. Hoyninga with the rebound. Gives it to Blood on the fast break in. That's too hard. He's going to miss it. going to be Everett's ball. Teat passes it into Gray. Gray, they've been taking their time getting down the court.
Milking the clock here. They got a lead. Might as well waste some time.
Gray at the top gives it to, almost stolen, Quincy. Elder up top. Gives it to Quincy Gray on the right. Drives in, wide open lane, gets that in for 2. Blood to Hoiniga. Hoiniga kicks it out to Grant. Grant to Blood. Blood drives in. There's going to be a foul.
Now it's on Teat.
Teat's fourth.
Her third. No.
They have not popped up with
her second.
Her second. Blood gets it. Kicks it to Van Pullen. Van Pullen goes up for 2, and that's good. 29-23, Evart. Gray at the top. Dribbling, gets a high screen. Kicks it out to Teat on the right. Teat drives in, kicks it out to Elder. Elder on the left. Elder dribbles to her right, back to her left. Bell gets a lane, gives it back to Quincy Gray. Gray kicks it out to Elder. Elder on the right. No, on the left. Elder.
Great defense by Grant.
Gray drives in. Shot goes up, no good. Rebounded by Van Polen. Grant loses the ball, but it's off the foot of a substitution. Number 10, Roosevelt going in for number 12, Michaela Blood.
See, I'm surprised they didn't call that a kick ball because that was right off her foot, but I don't understand. That should have been a kick ball, but they just called out of bounds.
Gives it to Roosevelt. Roosevelt drives in, goes up, and she's gonna get blocked. Gray with the ball. Evart taking their time.
They're gonna try and get one last shot here, most likely a 3.
Gray. Gray drives in, no help side, she goes up. That's no good, but she is going to get to shoot 2. First shot is good. Gray's second shot is good as well.
Grant gets it.
Grant gets it, throws it up for a heave, no good, and now we enter the final stretch of this district finals game.
Fourth quarter, McBain down 8, 31-23. We'll see you then.
For people who desire a custom-built home in northern Michigan, Arrow Homes is the premier builder that specializes in creating stunning, high-quality custom homes that reflect each homeowner's unique style and needs. Unlike other home builders that rely on cookie-cutter designs, Arrow Homes partners closely with clients through every step of the process, from initial design concept to final walkthrough, creating a truly customized living space. With over 50 years of home building expertise using only the finest materials and the most skilled craftsmen, Arrow Homes constructs exceptional custom houses that owners are proud to call home.
When you think of maple syrup, you think a nice plate of pancakes. But what if we told you that maple syrup can be so much more? Highland Hills maple syrup. Take the ordinary and make it extraordinary.
All right, We are back. Fourth quarter now. Final quarter of play. This is where things get heated.
Van Polen gives it to Grant. Grant dribbles to her right, gets a high screen. Roll from Roosevelt. Roosevelt does a spin, goes up with a shot. That is no good. But she will be shooting too. Roosevelt, like the one storyline of this game, she's not been able to land her shots so far.
Yeah, if Adria has hit at least half of her shots, I think it'd at least be a tie game right now. That was also Nia Bell's fourth foul in the game. So one more and she is done, and that could be a big thing mentally. Second shot is good.
Teat passes it into Gray. Gray on the far right. Kicks it to Quincy Gray. Quincy Gray goes up for two. No good. Rebounded by Grant. Grant looking for that deep pass. Can't find it. Gives it to Cucci. Cucci back to Grant. Grant on the top of the key. Drives in. Kicks it out to her right to Van Polen. Van Polen drives in. Open lane. Kicks it off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Van Polen. She goes up for two. That's good for two.
McBain getting off to a hot start here.
Gray taking it up the court, guarded by Van Polen. Gray to her right. Gets a high screen, dribbles to her left. Oh, dribbles to her right. Gets a high screen from her left.
Evart just milking the clock right now. Trying to waste as much time as possible. They got a lead. That's what they're going to do. There's no shot clock in Michigan.
Poiniga gets on her, puts some pressure, gives it to Tight. Bell thinks about shooting it, drives in, loses the ball. Poiniga gets it. Gives it to Grant. Grant, McBain gets the ball, gives it to Van Polen. Van Polen has an open lane. Double dribble. It's going to be Everett's ball. That's a huge momentum killer.
Would have been a huge shot for Van Polen if she hit it.
And there's going to be a shove. Van Polen has another 2 fouls in less than 5 seconds. That's her third.
The last one was just a travel. Wasn't a foul.
Oh, Ridgeway.
Or double dribble. This press is, I think, is starting to get to Evart, though, as they're definitely, you can see signs of being tired. McBain, though, they're going to have to start guarding up because Everett's just going to milk the clock here.
Tight with the ball, dribbles to her left, tries certainly to her right, gets double team, gives it to Bell. Bell finds an open lane, kicks it out to Gray. She shoots her 3-point shot, no good, rebounded by Bell. Gives it to Kyra Gray. Kyra drives in. Wide open shot, no good, rebounded by Grant, but there's going to be a foul, and it's going to go McBain's way.
Foul on Elder. Everett's second foul this quarter, pretty early too, so that 5-foul rule could be pretty big. That's Elder's first of the game as well. Again, Chippy, the fans getting into it. Evart student section getting loud, saying some smack.
Grant taking it down the court at the top. Dribbles to her right. Goes to her right. Splits up, goes up. That's good for two!
Nice move by Peyton, splitting the defense, getting a nice bucket.
28-31 with 5:40 left to go. Roosevelt guarding. Tight kicks it out to Elder. Elder tries to find a lane, kicks it out to Quincy Gray. Quincy Gray drives in, wide open lane. No good. Gray gets the rebound. Ramblers have a good chance right now to do something. Grant gets a screen. Kicks it to Cucci. Cucci wide open for three. Bangs it!
Gets that one. Tie ball game.
We got a tie ball game. Gray wide open in the lane though. But there is going to be a foul.
Oh, they're going to call foul on McBain, on Jane. Call a push. Evart had Kyra Gray wide open. There was a huge collision, though, between, I believe it was Jane and Adria.
Tight pass into Gray. Gray. Gets a screen. Goes in. Gives it over to Tight.
Teat.
Passes it over to Bell. Bell wide open for three. Somehow gets that in.
Off the back lip. Little bit of luck on that one.
Grant kicks it to Hoiniga. Puts a shot up. No good. Rebounded by Roosevelt. Roosevelt kicks it out to Cucci. Cucci to Ridgway. Ridgway fires that three-point shot. No good.
And we're going to get a foul on Evart. A lot of stuff going on right now, folks. Very hard to announce, Grayson.
Yes, it is. My heart is racing.
Foul on Teat of Evart. They're going to get her for a push. That's her third. And as well as the team third. Roosevelt
down low to Hoiniga. Hoiniga goes up, and that's going to be for two. No, she's going to be shooting two.
And a foul once again on Evart. This one on Kyra Gray. It should be. Yes, it is. That's her team fourth now, as well as Gray's third. Evart could be looking at some foul trouble here.
Hoiniga. First shot, no good.
McBain struggled at the line today. Struggled to hit their free throws. My goodness.
Hoiniga's second shot, no good. Bell gets the rebound. She has to have like 15 at this point.
Yeah, she's crashed the boards here tonight, that's for sure.
Gray at the right gives it to Teat. Teat kicks it to Quincy Gray. Quincy Gray drives in down low. Kyra Gray.
And a foul on McBain. They're going to get Peyton Grant on that one. That's her third. Like I said, getting physical. Now more calls are also being called. Misses the first one. And it looks like Michaela Van Polen going to be subbing in for Jane Cucci. Second shot is up. That one's good.
It's a 4-point game now. Peyton Grant at the top. Dribbles to her right. Wide open lane. Kicks it out to Hoiniga. Hoiniga out to Ridgway. Ridgway thinks about shooting it. Drops it down low to Van Polen. Roosevelt goes up. And that's going to be it. Out of bounds.
Blocked from behind by Gray. Could have been called for a foul potentially, but was not.
Roosevelt gets it. Drives in. Kicks it to Hoiniga. Hoiniga.
And they're going to get another travel. And a timeout by the Wildcats. 4-point game, Grayson. We'll go to break right here.
Evil's whole hog sale is happening now.
Only $1.99 a pound, hanging weight.
Enjoy delicious pork chops, ribs, and roasts. Packaged just how you like it.
Make meal planning a breeze when you head to your freezer for smoked pork chops, pork sausage, or pork roast for the crock pot.
Enjoy Michigan-raised pork and go hog wild over our bacon.
From Evil's General Store in Falmouth, Reed City, and Evart.
Fresh homemade pizza, made just for you at a cheap price. If that sounds like a good deal,
then Kelly's is the place for you. Next time you're feeling hungry, remember Kelly's.
All right, we're back, Grayson. 4-point game.
3:48. No, the clock says on ours 3:44, but it's wrong. Stolen. Grant gets the ball. Down to Roosevelt. Roosevelt gets pushed to the back, and we're going on the line, the Ramblers.
That's also, I believe, Madison Teet's 4th foul. One more, and she will foul out. Roosevelt got to hit these right here. Yes, it is indeed Teet's 4th foul.
First shot,
in and out, no good.
Second shot, no good.
No good. They get the rebound.
Grant has it on the right, drives in, puts up a shot. That's good for 2. Evart gets it in quick, though.
Quincy Gray with it.
33-35. Up at the top, that's Gray, Quincy Gray. Jump ball.
Good play by Michaela Van Polen, being aggressive.
It goes to Evart.
Grayson, Evart has 2 people in right now with 4 fouls, so high probability someone could foul out.
Yeah, it's Teet and who else?
And Nia Bell.
Yeah. Quincy Gray at the top, gives it to Elder. Elder gives it to Teet. Teet just holding on to the ball. Evart trying to drain as much clock as possible. Gets a screen, switches it.
And they're going to get Adria Roosevelt for a foul.
That's her second.
Say a push on the screen, I guess.
Gray gets it. Gray goes over top.
Shot
goes
no
up,
good.
No good. Ridgway with it, dribbling to her right. Down low to Roosevelt. Roosevelt kicks it out to Roosevelt. Grant down low to Van Polen. Van Polen gets blocked.
McBain ball underneath.
Roosevelt gives it to Van Polen. Van Polen, 2. Hands it off to Grant. Grant loses it off her foot. Gets over and back.
That one might have been tipped by Elder, but refs didn't see it, so it will be Evart ball.
Elder gives it to Teet. Teet back to Elder. Elder dribbles, gives it to Gray. Gray.
Now Everett's going to go to the line as that's 5 fouls. And that's also Ashland's 4th foul. First shot is good.
3-point game. Second shot, no good. Rebounded by Ridgway. Grant.
And we're going to get Gray for a foul, so now Peyton will shoot at the line. I believe it's Kyra Gray's 3rd. No, that's her 4th, I believe. So now Evart has 3 people with 4 fouls. Everett's got to watch it. And that's 3 big players.
Grant's first shot is good.
That's huge for McBain.
Yeah.
Evart only has 2 timeouts left as well. Annika just subbed in for Adria.
Grant's second shot. Good, good.
1-point game. Ball is blocked. Nice defense from Ashland.
Gives it deep to Bell. Bell
Elder
loses the ball.
it. A lot going on. A lot of fumbling the ball around.
Team gets it. Timeout, Evart.
Timeout, Evart. Only 1 left now for them. We'll go to a quick break, folks. Let your hearts calm down.
When you think of maple syrup, you think a nice plate of pancakes. But what if we told you that maple syrup can be so much more? Highland Hills maple syrup. Take the ordinary and make it extraordinary.
McBain Hardware has been serving the McBain community for over 60 years. They have an expansive collection of Milwaukee tools and products. As my brother likes to say, if they don't have it, then you probably don't need it. Come down to see Tyler, Ron, or Trevor at McBain Hardware on 118th North Roland Street, McBain, Michigan, for all your everyday hardware needs.
Final.
All right, we're going to get to these last 2 minutes here. McBain down 1, 2:11 to go. 5 fouls each team's. However, Evart has Kyra Gray, Madison Teat, and Nia Bell with 4 fouls.
Hey, Oidiga gets the ball.
And they're going to get a foul on Ashlyn Hoidinga, who also had 4 fouls, so she'll be fouled out. And Adria will be going in. What a turn of events there. Huge free throws here for Evart.
Great effort by her. Let's hope it pays off.
In and out, no good on the first shot. That's huge for McBain. Second shot is good.
2-point game. Grant up the top, kicks it to Van Polen. Van Polen gives it to Roosevelt up the top to Grant. Roosevelt up top, gives it to Ridgway. Ridgway kicks it to Van Polen. Van Polen decides to drive and goes up with the shot. No good. Gray dribbles to her left. Evart gonna try to drain these last couple of seconds.
McBain gonna foul. Kyra Gray once again at the line. And timeout McBain. We'll step aside once again.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
All right, we're back. 1:28 to go. Our scoreboard is off by 3 seconds. Gray going to be shooting 2 at the line after the foul. Crucial free throws. First shot is good, putting Evart up 3.
Second shot.
Also good. Making it a 2-possession game.
Grant up to the top of the key, gives it Ridgway at the right. Ridgway drives in, wide open lane. Goes up with it, no basket, that's gonna be a travel call. Last minute 15 is gonna be huge.
Gray gets
it.
Dribbling around.
Dribbling it out. Grant gives it to Elder. Back to
McBain's
Gray.
got to get up in the face of their person they're guarding. Roosevelt's going to foul. Gray's going to go to the line again.
First
shot,
good.
Money.
Second shot. Good as well. 52 or 50 seconds left in this ball game.
They're going to get a moving screen. On McBain.
.46, Gray. Teat loses the ball, gives it over to number 5, Kyra Quincy Gray. 29 seconds left. McBain. Grant gets the ball. Grant goes in for herself, gets 2 points.
Timeout, Coach O'Malley.
And then O'Malley calls the timeout. We'll see you after this break.
L&J Meat Market. Our meat speaks for itself.
Back with the game, 21.8 seconds left. Wildcats 43, McBain 37. Wildcats need to hold on to this ball, finish this game, and go and get a district championship at home. Pass it in to Elder. Elder passes it to Teat. Going to be a foul, and they will be shooting. 15.2 seconds left on the clock. First shot is no good. Second shot, no good. Rebounded by Grant. Grant to Blood. Blood with the 3. No good. Rebounded by, she's going to get fouled. They will shoot. 5.7 seconds left on the clock.
First shot is good.
First makes her first shot.
So
Makes her second shot. Grant fires her three, and that's going to be no good. And the Evart Wildcats are going to come away with this district trophy, beating the undefeated McBain Ramblers 45-37. For one last time for McBain basketball, it has been Grayson Guernsey, and I've been joined here by
Thomas Maloney.
It's been great. And first of all, shout out to all these seniors on this McBain squad. Peyton Grant, Bridget Roby, Michaela Blood,
Ayla Ferdine.
and Ayla Ferdine. Your efforts and your sacrifices for the past almost all your life will be remembered. And as for that, I'll sign off one last time, and I'll see you in the near future.
And we're going to be streaming the trophy presentation here in a moment. So stay tuned for that. But Grayson and I will be signing off. Thank you for joining us.
Trophy. Let's acknowledge these two fine teams for their achievements this year and their play today. At this time, we direct your attention to center court, where athletic director